More than 300 people have drowned or are feared dead after a boat packed with African migrants caught fire and capsized off the Italian island of Lampedusa on Thursday. It's one of the worst disasters of Europe's chronic immigration crisis. Many of those making the journey are escaping conflict or persecution. Those on board were from Eritrea and Somalia. Bodies pulled from the water were laid out as Coast Guard vessels brought in more victims. Italy has asked the EU for more help to fight the crisis. Europe must act. Either Europe must act, or we cannot say that there is such a thing as a supportive, hard-working relationship. And we want that border, the border of Lampedusa, to be considered the border of Europe and not the border of Italy. Migrants who arrive in Italy are allowed to apply for asylum. Many are ordered to leave, but slip away to Italy or elsewhere in the EU. As recovery operations continue, Italy has declared a day of mourning for one of its worst tragedies in recent times.
Italian rescue divers continue the search for bodies of African migrants off the coast of Lampedusa. According to a survivor, around 500 were on board at the time. Rescue efforts were hampered by the fuel leaking from the boat, as one fisherman on the scene explains. We couldn't pull them up because their arms were slippery. We boarded 20 people. It took us an hour just to get 20 people aboard. The others just sank to the bottom so quickly. All of these people with their arms raised, calling for help. It was something truly horrifying. The tragedy comes just 4 days after 13 migrants drowned off the coast of Sicily. Thousands of migrants attempt the perilous journey between Tunisia and Lampedusa every year, and Italy is feeling the strain. Many of those making the journey are escaping conflict or persecution. Those on board were from Eritrea and Somalia. As rescue operations continue, Italy has declared a day of mourning for one of the worst tragedies to happen off its coast in recent times.